and you will be going to rank 5 very shortly within the next couple days. Alright, so we pulled Destroyer last week, and it's time to finally take this guy up. I mean, he's been ranked up for a couple days now, but time to actually upload the video. You know, I've gotten a bunch of footage around, and so yeah, just going to be talking while we level him up at ×2 speed, because yes, this is a voiceover. I decided to make it a voiceover because I was looking at it, I was like, why did this take me like 8 minutes to level him up? I guess I just didn't have all of the things in my inventory to take him up, but I did have the means to take him up. So yeah, we're just going to be taking him up, and I'm sure you saw a little montage before this, if you know my plan is correct for how I'm going to structure this video. And as you can see, there's a lot of impressive stuff in this guy. He is a little wonky at first. I did have a trouble playing him at first, but once I got the hang of it, he is such a fun character. He does a lot of damage. He feels so safe with the Unstoppable. He has a lot of immunities, which is really nice. And I think I said damage. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage. He just feels like so smooth to play. I love how like when you play him, it feels like you're using every part of this kit. I just love how like I feel like I'm using the champion at its like max potential like all the time, because it just feels really cool. And yeah, Destroyer, y'all probably know, is like something I've been wanting in this game for a while. So happy to finally have him. And yeah, now that I've been playing him for a couple days, I'm just really psyched about him. Like, I can't wait to continue using this guy even more. And yeah, we got some fights to show you after this. I have like 3 fights that I really want to talk about in depth. And we got a Hulkling, a CGR, and what's it called? What's his name? Silver Centurion. Yeah, so we got a couple fights we get to talk about in depth after we're done leveling up. And I just want to talk and show you guys like why I think this guy is really good, why I think he's really underrated, because, you know, he came out alongside Serpent, and Serpent, you know, I think is definitely better than the Destroyer, but because he was so good, he definitely made people overlook the Destroyer. I even saw some people calling him mid. That just ain't the case. So I definitely hope to open some people's eyes after this video, because oh, he is just so impressive. He is one impressive champion. One thing I will say though is that he does kind of lack in utility. He doesn't really have a lot of power control. His buff control is not the best, so it's not really what you would want from a Mystic champion, but I love him regardless. I don't think like he needs that stuff. It's kind of just nice to have him. He does have some other utility and the damage to back it up, or I guess supplement it in a way, if that makes sense. But again, I don't really see it as a problem. He has some buff control, which you will definitely see when he fights Hulkling. He is so good for Hulklings. And yeah, we're just rank 5ing him right now. And he will be ascended as well. So I'm just so happy. He is so strong. I really need to get him awakened because the whole like pausing the power gain at 3 bars is so nice to have. I as I was playing him, I really like felt the power that was just getting wasted because it wasn't getting paused. And here we go. We're gonna ascend him. Oh, look at him. He just full powers and ignites. Oh, it's so cool. And he's in the top 3 rows, which is awesome. I want to get him awakened, like I said. But look at him. Alright, let's test him out. Alright, so here we are with the CGR fight I said earlier. And this CGR has almost 600,000 health. And you will just see, once Destroyer gets ramped up, each fight just completely gets destroyed, no pun intended. Although I did say that with a intended pun, so I kind of lied to you there. But yeah, what you want to do is you just want to like start off just intercepting and intercepting and intercepting, and then once you get 25 charges, you'll get a Fury, and you can get 4 of those because you can go up to 100 of your destructible charge. I don't really know what the charges are called, but you see it with like the fiery fist there. Yeah, each time you get 25 charges, you gain a Fury. And you can refresh them by knocking the opponent down. And yeah, you just want to just keep getting until you have all 4. Depending on the fight, you want to maybe use your special 1 to get you some charges, because each of the special 1 gives you 10 charges, and there's 3 hits, so you get 30 of your Fiery Fist charges when you launch a special 1. And in some matchups, like if there's not a lot of buffs, you will definitely want to use the special 1 because it just ramps you up so fast. And here, I'm just waiting till I get 100 because then I get the power gain before launching my special 3, and just crazy stuff happens when you're max ramping. Here I got 100 of my charges, so I launched special 3, and you get this huge power gain when you get to 100, and just 1 special 2, and he's just dead. Like he just completely nuked him. All right, here's the Silver Centurion fight. And this is a fight where, there's not a whole lot of buffs to take advantage of, because also, another thing is, whenever the opponent gains a buff, you gain 2 of your Fire Fist charges. It's not a whole lot, like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. 2 is really nothing in the grand scheme of things, but if they're really gaining buffs, you will definitely feel it then. But, yeah, there's not really a whole lot of buffs to take advantage of in this fight. But yeah, you just want to get ramped up, just going for intercepts, or you want to punish your opponent's heavy or special attacks, and you get 5 each time you do any of those actions. And yeah, you just gotta ramp up, make sure you're refreshing your Furies, and here I'm going for a special 1. As you can see, it gives you so many destruction charges. Alright, they're called destruction charges. I like Fire Fist charges, that's cool, that's a cooler name. And yeah, we're almost ramped up here. We just gotta do about like 2 more intercepts or punishes, and you're gonna see a huge power gain. One thing about Destroyer is that he is really reliant on an aggressive AI, because sometimes they just won't be playing into you, they won't be intercepting or anything like that, and it's really frustrating, I've noticed. So if I could do one thing to change the Destroyer is add some sort of like Infuriate ability in his kit, that would be cool. And yeah, as you can see, we got the power gain there. We wasted a little bit. It's a tiny amount, but sometimes if the opponent is throwing a special attack while your power gain is on, oh dude, it feels like you just like lose like half of it. It's tough, but yeah, dude, 2 special 2s and he is just dead. Once you get going, you go. All right, here's the Hulkling fight, last fight we got here, and One thing about Destroyer is that it feels like he was meant to counter Hulkling, which is really weird because Hulkling's been out for a while, and when champions are made to hard counter like 1 or 2 champions, they could really feel weird in other matchups. Destroyer, he feels fine in other matchups, but like you can really tell that he was made to fight Hulkling, because whenever he gets that indestructible, that really annoying indestructible, he just like, nah, no indestructible for you, and he puts on a rebel buff, which does nothing, which is the little purple buff with like the rock icon on it. It does nothing, and yeah, a rebel buff is a whole lot better to deal with than an indestructible buff. And yeah, look at that. I am already ramped up. Hasn't even been like, what, 30 seconds? And yeah, we got one special 2, and then we're going to get another special 2. And he is almost dead yet. Each of those special 2s, that big burst of red damage, each dealt 130k damage, which is absolutely crazy. And he is about to die here, and so yeah, that is the destroyer. Oh, a little pause there. Hold on, let me pause this. Oh, yeah, let me pause it while he's looking all sad, just because, yeah, that's the end of this video. I definitely want to do more with Destroyer. I want to make a bigger Destroyer video, but I just wanted to quickly put this out here. You know, I guess my first impressions of him, you know, I guess like, what, 1 week Destroyer review. I don't know what to call this, but, yeah, I really enjoyed the Destroyer. He's probably one of my top 10 favorite champions. I'm so glad I pulled him. Really need to get him awakened for that quality of life with the power gain. And on defense, he's probably going to be a monster in Battlegrounds, which new season just came out today, so that's really awesome. I'm definitely going to be playing that. And yeah, sorry to anyone who has to fight my rank 5 Ascended Destroyer. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know if or let me know what your thoughts on Destroyer is, if you pulled him, or, you know, just what you see of him. I love him, like I said. But yeah, goodbye.